I turned a cheap decorative clapperboard into a fully functional film slate on a budget. I've got quite a few projects going on at the moment, and I was struggling to keep everything organised in post-production. Files everywhere, hard drives filling up, clips from different cameras all mixed together. I realised that I needed a proper clapperboard, something that would help me track scenes and takes, camera lenses, the lot. But instead of buying a professional slate, I decided to upgrade what I had already. I had a cheap wooden clapperboard that was really just meant for decoration, definitely not for professional use, but instead of scrapping it, I rebuilt it. I had two choices, modify it with tape or completely redesign it. I went for the latter. I designed a stencil on my computer with all the information I actually needed. Scene, slate, take, date, lens, frame rate, internal, external, day, night, sync, MOS, my logo. I also customized it for my own system. I use scene, slate and take to keep things in order rather than roll numbers. That works much better for how I shoot. And because I often shoot with multiple cameras, I added labels for A, B and C. Here's how I did it. Printed the stencil, covered it with self-adhesive book covering for protection, used N3 spray mount on the paper to attach it to the wood. I sprayed it, waited for about 20-30 seconds until tacky, and then pressed it down. Placed heavy books on top for a few hours to keep everything flat while it dried. For the other side, I wanted something a bit different. The back was black, and I always liked the look of those gold slates I've seen on set. So I masked the edges, applied a primer, then a few coats of gold paint, and finished it with lacquer to protect it. Now I've got two slates on one board. To quickly identify cameras, I added hook and loop tape and printed small A, B and C labels. If I'm running 3 camera setup, I can swap them instantly. Simple, but incredibly useful. I use whiteboard markers with an eraser on the end, and I go through pens quite quickly. At one point I had a marker without an eraser, so instead of buying a new one, I stuck a small piece of microfiber cloth on the end. It works perfectly. Another thing I made to go with this setup is my own camera marks. I need people to land on the exact same spot every time, so a proper camera mark is essential. I cut a strip from a rubber mat, about the length of a ruler, added black matte tape, camera tape around the edges, sealed it with clear tape so it holds when people stand on it. They're durable, reusable and cost next to nothing. So from a cheap decorative clapperboard, I now have 2 fully functional film slates, interchangeable camera IDs, a practical pen solution and durable DIY camera marks, all on a budget. My hard drives are still full, but at least now I know where everything is. Thank you for watching, goodbye.